Street Talk and Other Stuff. Mike, Mad Dog Magnetti, thanks very much for tuning in today. Appreciate having you. I have got a really cool show for you today. You know, there's just great stuff going on in our community. And I always say that if you have not gone to a live theater performance, you should do it. I mean, it is just enlightening. One of my best friends has never, he was not exposed to the theater community for a long time, and we got him engaged. We now call him a patron of the arts. And he loves it because, I mean, yeah, movies are great. I love movies myself. But live theater, you're right there. The people are acting out. The people are expressing human emotion and good stories right in front of you. And if you like musicals, you hear good music at the same time. So this show today is about an upcoming theatrical production that I want you to pay attention to because it's a good one. So, okay, Street Talk and Other Stuff. You stick around. We will be right back.
I'm Jen Mueller. Watch for my show, I Cook, You Measure on NCWLIFE. It's part cooking instruction, part entertainment, and all about connecting over food and wine with your favorite Northwest athletes.
Watch I Cook, You Measure with Jen Mueller Mondays at 1, Wednesdays at 2, Fridays at 11 a.m., and Saturday and Sundays at 10:30 p.m. right here on the NCWLIFE channel. Celebrate Apple Blossom with a classy chassis parade on Friday, May 2nd at 6 p.m. on the NCWLIFE channel. Coverage is brought to you in part by our Platinum supporter, Alpine Air Heating and Cooling. Also by Aging and Adult Care of Central Washington, Boswell's Home Furnishings, Harvest Valley Pest Control, Merry Maids, Together for Youth, and the Wenatchee Valley Dispute Resolution Center. Watch the Classy Chassis Parade Friday, May 2nd at 6 p.m. on your local TV station, the NCWLIFE channel.
Hi, I'm Amanda Walden with A. Walden Insurance Group. Medicare can be overwhelming, but you don't have to figure it out alone. I've been helping people understand their Medicare options for over a decade. Medicare isn't a one-size-fits-all. I'll help you understand your coverage options so you can feel confident in your decisions. Let's find the right Medicare plan for you. Call me today or come and see me at my office located on South Chelan Avenue in Wenatchee between the YMCA and the Social Security office. I look forward to meeting you soon.
Are you hungry enough to eat the end out of a rhinoceros? I know how you feel. Come on out to Blueberry Hills. You'll have a great time. We've got excellent food, a feet on the furniture kind of experience, and we won't hustle you out of your table. If you want a real farm experience, make the trek to Manson to Blueberry Hills, where you sit, you pick, you eat, and you visit. So come on out and see what all the fuss is about. Blueberry Hills in Manson. It's where the world is coming to.
Okay, we're back. Street Talk and Other Stuff. And Eastmont High School is opening this week with a show called Big Fish. Here's a picture of the poster. Here you go. See? And I am very thrilled to have two of the people who are involved in the show, Sydney Eagle.
Hi.
Nice to have you. Okay, nice to meet you. And Grant Chisholm. You know, it's funny, Grant has been on the show before and I forgot all about it. But look, I'm 71 years old. I forget my name. It's okay. But hey, thanks for tuning in. I mean, thanks for being here.
Yeah.
Have you? Okay, so tell us a little bit about yourself. Now, I would usually say ladies first, but I don't want to appear to be misogynist. So, Grant, you go first.
Okay. I'm Grant Chisholm. I'm a senior at Eastmont High School, and I play Will Bloom in the musical Big Fish. It's
okay, Will Bloom?
Yes.
Okay, it's the name of your character?
Yes. Okay. He's the son in this story. It's a really, really, really cool story.
Okay. Tell us about yourself, though.
Okay, I got you.
In a minute, okay.
I'm 18. I'm at a senior at Eastmont High School. I love theater. I love sports. And then I'm attending WSU next year for college, and I'm trying to get a double major in broadcast news and broadcast production.
Oh, so, yeah. Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay. So you involved in both theater and sport?
Yes.
What sports do you?
Well, not playing sports, but I just love watching them. I'm a big baseball fan. Big baseball fan.
All right.
Yeah.
So how do you think about the Mariners?
They started slow, but last series was good.
Well,
last couple
second
series.
Place now, I believe.
Really?
I think so. Now, I don't care myself, but my wife. I mean, I'm trying to go to sleep. She goes, "Oh, Julio just got a hit." Oh, you know, just quiet. I don't care. All right, so what do you think about the Seahawks, though? All the changes that's going on, you know, gonna have a new quarterback, got a new coach, well, second-year coach, so.
I'm a Rams fan, so.
Excuse me?
I'm a Los Angeles Rams fan.
Excuse me?
Yeah.
I can't believe this guy. Okay, forget it. We're not talking. Sydney, again, good. Tell us about you. What's going on with you?
Well, I'm 18. I'm a senior at Eastmont High School, and I also am a full-time Running Start student at Wenatchee Valley College.
Oh, cool. Good for you. Smart.
Yeah, I hope so. But yeah, so that's been super, super fun. A new
Well,
quarter.
it's smart that you're doing Running Start.
Yeah.
I don't know if it means that you're smart.
I think I'm smart.
Okay, all right.
I'm always. So
We're good with that.
we're good.
Okay.
I really enjoy hiking and biking. I'm an outdoorsy kind of person, so
Okay.
that's fun. And I just got my cap and gown pictures taken for my senior yesterday,
cool.
so
All
that was
right.
exciting.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you're going to major in biology,
Yes,
you
biology.
said. Because you're thinking about going to Wenatchee Valley College and then transferring up to Western, is what
Yes.
you said. Okay. And what do you want to do with biology, Sydney?
I want to work with primates. I think that working with monkeys would be super, super interesting, even though
Okay.
they're a little scary sometimes.
Well, yeah,
But,
I would imagine.
Yeah,
So,
but like they're so interesting, you know? They're just like less evolved people.
you know.
So yeah, no, I think they're super cool.
Well, I think that less evolved people, I know a number of people that I would say that aren't quite as evolved as some monkeys are. Okay, so Big Fish. Tell us about the show, all right? Because frankly, I'll be honest with you. Until Eastmont was going to do it, I've never heard of it. I did a little research about it, but tell us about the show. So,
There was a movie about it. It came out, I believe, early 2000s.
Okay.
But it follows the story of a father and son, and the father has told his son these crazy stories about like giants, witches, and a bunch of other crazy mystical creatures. And it just kind of follows the building of the relationship of the son not believing what the father's telling him, and just constantly trying to rebuild that relationship throughout the entire show.
well, is the father lying to the kid?
That's kind of a spoiler, so I can't give that much away.
Okay, who was in the movie?
I
Who
know
was the father?
Ewan McGregor, I believe.
Who?
Ewan McGregor, he was
Okay,
Obi-Wan.
all right. I was
Yeah.
thinking maybe I saw it, but I don't remember that specifically. Okay. Then you play who now?
I play Will Bloom. He's the son.
He's the son. Okay.
Yes.
Who's playing your dad?
McLean Larson.
Okay, all right. So, Anne, your character in it. Tell us a little bit about your character and your version of the show.
Yeah, well, I think that a big part of the show is just rebuilding relationships with like parents and stuff
Okay,
like that.
alright.
Because yeah, they have an interesting relationship in the show, and it's really good to see the depth that the story brings because it's
Okay.
really fun. And then there's also other things that they touch on, you know.
Okay.
And I play Jenny Hill, who is the dad's high school sweetheart. And then there's also
Oh.
a little bit of mystery revealed in the second
Okay,
part
well,
of it, which I cannot tell you.
Okay. Okay, so the dad has a high school sweetheart, but does he
Yeah.
also have a wife in the show?
But yes.
Yes.
Oh, so a little bit. little bit. Okay, that sounds interesting.
Yes.
So how, you have done theater before, right? Have you?
Yes, I
Okay,
have.
tell us about what you've done in your past, your experience with.
I've been involved in the theater program at Eastmont for 4 years,
Okay.
and I'm also the social coordinator, so I'm on the board, so that's
The
exciting.
board of the
The-
drama club?
Like president, vice president,
Okay.
like that, you know,
Alright.
yeah.
So what have you been in?
I've been in Percy Jackson,
Okay.
Radium Girls.
Saw Radium Girls, I thought it was great.
Yeah, no, that was a good one. It was
Yeah,
really
it was
sad
very
though.
good, yeah.
Wind in the Willows.
Okay.
Ooh, what else have we done?
Did you see, were you in Angels of Bataan?
Yes, I was a costumer for that. I was backstage.
Oh, okay, all right, I
Yeah.
saw that one too, so it's good.
Cool.
So what else, when did you start doing theater stuff?
My freshman year.
Okay, all
Yeah.
right, so you never did like short Shakespeareans over in,
No.
okay, nothing like that?
Yeah,
Okay.
no, I've only done Eastmont stuff.
Okay, all right, cool. What made you decide? This is a big step to go and perform. My first experience was in 5th grade and I forgot my lines. And I didn't work hard, okay? I didn't study hard enough. So you'd think I'd be traumatized and never wanted to do it again. But what inspired you to go to auditions and try out for a show?
Honestly, just one of my friends, they were like, hey, there's a tech opening audition. This was my freshman year. And they were like, we should do it. And I was like, okay, sure. Like, it was an after-school decision. I was like, sure, I'm not doing anything. And then so I did costuming my first year when I was a freshman. And then I made all of these super, super fun friends, and I had like a really, really good time. Because I went into it like knowing like one person, and then at the end I was friends with like a lot of people.
Oh, cool.
So yeah, it was a really good experience. And then so I just continued with it after that.
So what was your first experience of actually performing, becoming somebody who moved from backstage to in front of the footlights, so to speak?
I'm pretty sure it was Footloose. That was the
You
first
don't
one.
remember?
No, it blurs together.
All right, now who'd you play in Footloose?
Oh, I played a Eleanor Dunbar. Yeah,
Okay.
Eleanor Dunbar. She was like, no, dancing's bad. I was like a mean old lady.
Oh yeah, like one of those religious people?
Yeah.
Oh, cool, but you like it though,
Yeah,
right?
no, it's fun.
I mean, isn't it a thrill? You know, when
Yeah.
you're able to perform and you're doing well and you feel that audience interaction, yeah, it's really pretty cool.
No, it's fun.
All right, Grant, what about your experience? When did you start?
I started, I believe, like my 4th grade year. I kind of was forced into it by my mom because I was like a really shy and antisocial kid.
What did she say? You're gonna do this?
She was like,
Spank you?
she was like, oh, this would be really good for you, you know, build up confidence, build up like public speaking and stuff like that. And I loved it. It was so much fun.
Really? What did you do back in
I did Elf Jr. the musical. I was the flyer guy. I handed out flyers. It was amazing.
All right, cool. And what have you done since then? What else?
I've done Footloose, Percy Jackson, all the ones I can at Eastmont, and then I've also done like a bunch of the stage teen show, like Newsies, Guys and Dolls, and like Into the Woods as well.
Okay, you ever do any short Shakespeareans?
I haven't.
Okay, yeah, I just really like that program.
Yeah.
My granddaughter was involved in it. It's been going around for a long time. It's just a cool thing. So, okay, so what was auditioning for this show like? I mean, now this show is a musical, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
So you both sing.
Yes.
Do you like singing? See, because
I do.
I do musicals because I have to. Okay, that's what music theater does. And I would rather do straight plays. And I like most people, I can carry a tune. You know, but tell me about your musical experience and why you like being in a musical. All right, help me here.
I really enjoy the singing. I've been in choir since like 7th grade. I just really enjoy it. I think it's a really fun thing to do. So yeah.
I sing in the shower. That's about my. That's my.
What do you sing? What's your go-to song?
Ooh, I like the Mamma Mia songs. Mamma Mia soundtrack. Yeah, that one's good.
Yeah, ABBA.
Gotta say, yeah.
Cool.
Mhm.
All right.
Yeah, I'm not in choir or anything. That's probably been one of the biggest challenges in the show for me is being singing, you know?
Really?
But
Okay.
I like musicals a lot better because of that, though, because the singing and dancing, it's a lot of fun, you know? Even if you're not super good at it, it's fun.
See, that is true.
Yeah.
See, what I've learned, somebody who is not a trained singer and not known as a singer, I have done character parts where I've had to sing, and I know that if you do it with enthusiasm and have fun, it doesn't really matter
Yeah.
what your voice is like. I mean, if you're singing a ballad or a love song as one of the leads, then yeah, you do have to have a nice voice. But yeah, you just go out there and have a good time. People are going to be right there with you.
Yeah.
So okay, so what are the songs like? Are there any songs in the show that people would recognize?
I don't think so. I think it's just a bunch of original music made for the
All right.
musical.
But what are they? Are they happy, clappy, or sad and depressing? I mean, does anything depressing happen in this show?
Yes.
Really?
But I mean,
Anybody die?
We cannot.
Don't tell me.
We cannot deny.
I got the answer to that. So well, that's the thing, you know. I mean, I was in a musical called Anything Goes.
Yeah.
You know that
Yeah.
one? I liked that one because it had no moral story. Boy gets girl and nobody dies.
yeah.
But then again, my favorite musical is one of my favorites is West Side Story, where
Yeah.
lots of people die.
Yeah.
Oh, well, cool. All right. So what have rehearsals been like? I mean, how are they going? I mean, you're opening this week. Well, that's something else. Tell people when the show opens. Okay, we'll repeat this again, but tell them
Gotcha.
now before we take a break.
Okay.
The show opens April 17th, 18th, and 19th, and then we do a rerun, and it's April 24th, 25th, 26th, and you can buy your tickets at gofan.co.
There you go. Okay, so
got
that's
that.
this Thursday, Friday, and Saturday night.
Yes.
Okay, are you doing a matinee by any chance?
We are not.
You're not. Okay. Well, yeah, because you get matinees make you really tired. How much are tickets?
$15.
Okay. And that, a lot of people might say, I mean, that's nothing. For decent theater, and I'll tell you honestly, some high school stuff, it's better than anything you're going to see anything else because the kids are really dedicated. There's a lot of energy, and it's just fresh talent, so that's cool.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're going to take a break. Street Talk and Other stuff. I'm talking with Sydney Eagle and Grant Chisholm. They are in the production of Eastmont High School's show, Big Fish, that opens this Thursday night and runs the following weekend as well. But hey, you stick around. We'll be right back with these two. So please stick around.
Celebrate Apple Blossom with the Stamilk Grand Parade Saturday, May 3rd at 11 a.m. on the NCWLIFE channel. Coverage is brought to you in part by our Platinum supporter, Alpine Air Heating and Cooling. Also by Aging and Adult Care of Central Washington, Boswell's Home Furnishings, Harvest Valley Pest Control, Mary Mays, Together for Youth, and the Wenatchee Valley Dispute Resolution Center. Watch the Stamilk Grand Parade Saturday, May 3rd on your local TV station, the NCWLIFE channel.
The family at the Epladolin want to help your loved one feel at ease in their new home environment. Epladolin offers beautiful one-bedroom and studio apartments. Residents enjoy 3 delicious home-style meals a day, laundry service, housekeeping service, and encouragement to make themselves cozy in their new home. Epladolin welcomes your family to come and visit their family. Epladolin, independent and assisted living. They make the complicated easy for you. Call today for a tour.
Tour Moses Lake just a gas tank away. With its abundance of outdoor activities, Moses Lake is a great place to visit. From fishing and boating to exploring the city's attractions, there is no shortage of things to do. Whether you're enjoying any one of the variety of restaurants with the family or an adventure-filled day with friends, Moses Lake has something for everyone. Tour moseslake.com and start your adventure today.
When you enjoy Abby's Pizza at your place, close your eyes and you can taste old-fashioned values, classic pizza parlor decor, and generations of tradition. Recreate that magic. Open your eyes and head to abbys.com. With pickup and delivery options, no matter where you dine, Abby's just tastes better. This is Skinny, and he helped found Abby's 60 years ago. In honor of Skinny, we're putting his favorite pizza on sale. Savory pizza sauce, Canadian bacon piled to the edge, and juicy tomatoes make this a very special pizza. Order your Skinny special right now at abbys.com.
Okay, we're back. Street Talking about this stuff, and it was interesting during the break. We're talking about pizza. Sydney asked me what my favorite pizza was, and I looked at her and said, "I'm from New Jersey. I know what real pizza is." What I don't like. Can you guess what I most don't like on pizza? Canadian bacon and pineapple.
What?
Oh, it's really.
I like pineapple.
Oh,
I feel like it's good.
Yeah.
It almost broke I was going out with my wife, the woman I've been married to for 47 and a half years, and she told me her favorite pizza was Canadian bacon and pineapple, and my jaw dropped. Okay, enough about that. Okay, we were talking about Big Fish. It's the show that Eastmont High School is opening this Thursday night and runs the following weekend. But this is a musical, so how, I know that sometimes you use canned music or everything. How is the music being, tell me about that. What's the music story in this?
So for the first time that I can remember at Eastmont, we have a live orchestra.
Really?
That is really cool. While we're rehearsing, they're rehearsing in the band room, working on all the songs and stuff.
Okay.
And I thought putting it together was just such a fun day of just being able to hear live music. It was really cool.
When did you start putting it together? I mean, because usually it's almost close to the time where you actually open that the musicians and the singers get together when you have a live band. So when did you start? Was it?
I think
have you been actually working with the orchestra?
Last week last week we fully had them backstage and stuff.
Okay. All right. Any conflicts or anything as far as Come on, make something up.
I don't know. I don't think so. No, they're really great.
Yeah.
They've been working so hard, and it's way. I think personally, I like it way better with the live music and not just the soundtrack. No, they're super cool, and they're really fun too. They're really good people.
Okay,
so
good.
Yeah.
How many people are in the particular orchestra? I mean, is it a large group?
It's a pretty good group.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, and you guys are okay. Now this is a private peeve or a personal peeve. You're going to be mic'd, correct?
Yes.
Okay. Mike Locke at the PAT.
Yeah.
You know Mike?
Yes.
Technical director. When he starts working with actors who are mic'd, he wears a T-shirt that says, "It's a mic, not a miracle."
Yeah.
Okay, it will help you with volume, but it won't help your articulation. Okay, so please articulate. Okay, please. I mean, when I was in high school and how I was trained, we didn't have mics. Okay, so they always said you need to articulate and speak for the deaf old lady in the back row. That's what the saying was. So have you started working with the mics yet?
Yes.
Okay, so you're comfortable with that? All right. Okay, so what else is going on? What was how's the rehearsal process been? I mean, are people learning their lines? Is anybody struggling? It's okay, you can say secrets. It's just us talking, nobody else is paying any attention. So.
I don't know. I feel like in a lot of past shows, there's been kind of some drama backstage, you know.
Yeah.
But I think that this one, it's been going really smoothly. You know,
Okay.
I don't think that anybody has been forgetting their lines too much. Everybody
Really? Okay.
knows their music. Yeah, it's been pretty smooth. Yeah.
Okay. So how long was it before you dropped your books? Okay, I mean, because I remember when you first started doing a musical, you have your books with you. Okay, did people put them down early enough?
It was kind of like a ripple effect. Like, you know, some people had them off, and then mostly like after a couple weeks, we were all off book and
Okay, all right.
smooth sailing.
Because I was in a musical once, and I started walking around taking the books away from me. You're supposed to know it by now, okay?
Yeah.
So, but are you enjoying it? Is it
Yeah.
fun? Okay. Have there been any? Okay, who's the director? Who's directing?
Lana Bromley.
Okay, have you worked with her before?
Yes.
Okay, and what's she like to work with? Is she nice?
She is probably one of the nicest people I've ever met ever.
Really?
She is so sweet.
Is she watching?
I hope so. I don't know.
Good.
Yeah, no, she's the best. She makes you feel so included, and she's just super, super sweet and knows a lot about theater. And yeah. She's cool.
Has she been helpful with, giving you notes and stuff about how to, arrange your characters and that type of thing?
Yeah, she's been like just really good at like helping us kind of develop the characters and also just kind of add to the show like little things that are going to really make the show like really good.
Yeah, like little nuance stuff.
Yeah.
Change it. Okay, see, that's what I'm not good at. I'm pretty good at helping actors act. Okay, but as far as the nuance and stuff, no. I need somebody to help me with that. Okay, so what else about this show is something that would entice people to want to come to it without giving away too much important stuff or news about people dying? So.
I think that one of the really cool things about this show is that it's super, super upbeat and fun, and there's a lot of like singing, dancing, really, really fun show. But also there's some depth to it.
Okay.
You know, like there are some other things, not to give anything away, but like parental struggles and maybe losing somebody.
Okay.
We don't know. But anyways, so there's a lot of layers to it, so and a lot of messages you can take out of it.
Okay, Grant, what are you feeling that's important about what this show is going to present? What do you think that people are going to respond to or connect with? So.
I feel like it's just such a good spectrum of emotions you're gonna feel like at the show. You're gonna want to cry. You're gonna want to hug your family members, and you're gonna want to like Alabama stomp your way out of the theater. It's gonna be a fun time.
Are there any songs where people are gonna want to get up and start singing along with you or that type of thing?
I'd say so. Yes.
All right, that's like Mamma Mia. Yeah. You seen that show as well?
Yeah.
Okay, now what other theater would you like to do? I mean, now this is a musical. And you've done some straight drama.
Yeah.
Okay. Is there a show that you thought about somehow that somewhere along the line you'd like to do, you'd like to be part of? Okay. I know that's kind of might be a hard one. Have you ever seen My Fair Lady?
I haven't.
Never saw My Fair Lady. There's a part in that. It's a story about a very intelligent English teacher who takes this Cockney girl and teaches her how to speak proper English, and they end up falling in love. But she's got a father, who is, kind of a roustabout street person, And I always wanted to play that part. I can't remember his name, but never got the chance. Never got the chance. So anything you're thinking about that you'd like to do?
We're doing it this summer with Stage Teens, but I really want to do High School Musical. That'd be a really fun one to do.
Yes, I have. Okay, all right. Now, is there a specific part you want in that?
Not really. I think just like being part of like the dancers or something. I think that would be really fun.
All right, cool. Yeah, how about you, Sydney? Anything?
Oh, I don't know. I know we saw the club went to The Little Mermaid in Cashmere, and
Yeah, right,
Ursula,
we saw
her
that.
part was so cool.
Yeah, it was cool.
I loved
It
her
was
part.
good.
Yeah,
It was
I
good.
thought.
Now, do you guys know Brady Dundas? Brady is going to be the new drama person out at high school.
Oh, nice.
Well, you're graduating, so you probably never run into him again. But yeah, no, they do some pretty good stuff.
Yeah.
And this show, now you know about the Apple Awards, right?
Yes.
Okay, the Apple Awards are, why don't you tell people about them real quick?
It's an award show that they have for a bunch of the youth theater places, like around like Kashmir, Wenatchee, and then Eastmont as well. And it just kind of, it really kind of.
Quincy as well.
Yeah, Quincy as well.
And actually, Afreda is going to be involved.
Oh, nice,
Yeah.
nice. And it just kind of showcases all the amazing talent that we have in the valley and
Right.
beyond
And
that.
people actually get some awards.
Yeah, that's too.
It's kind of like the Academy Award
Yeah.
for high school kids.
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's interesting, this program that the PAC has put on. It is called the Apple Awards. It does highlight high school theater, and a group of us are people who assess the plays and talk about the actors and that type of thing. But it's helped. There's one school, I won't mention the name, that they really need new equipment. I mean, I'm sorry. It was kind of sad when I saw them a couple years ago. But what I understand that because of the Apple Awards and the possibility of high schools being connected with this, that they've gotten a budget increase in that.
Oh, cool.
And this year, like I said, Ephrata is involved in, so it's going to be a pretty big thing.
Yeah.
So it's cool. And then we all meet at the PAC.
Yep.
They don't have a great time. So, okay. So what else are you thinking about as far as in college? You both are looking at serious majors and that type of thing. Are you planning on continuing to getting involved in the performing arts?
I
If you
don't.
have time, so,
I don't think that I will, unless it's like a community thing. Then
Sure.
maybe But I think that I'm gonna focus on.
okay.
Yeah, school for now.
All right.
Yeah.
So and then you're right. You're gonna have to concentrate on all that stuff.
Yeah.
And what are you thinking, Grant?
I feel like probably the same thing, like work hard on my college and stuff, and then like once I'm out, maybe find a community theater and join that, and that sounds like a lot of fun.
When years ago, this is back in the late 80s, when actually high school did The Wiz. And the director at that time was Pam Cole, and she asked me to play The Wiz because I had helped her backstage with shows, but I always snuck on somehow or another. So she said, Magnati, if you're going to sneak on stage, I might as well give you a part. But there was a gal named Krista Scott Reed who played the Scarecrow, okay? And I have a picture of her and I. She is now a professional actress and director in New York City.
Ooh.
Okay, so it's cool. And I went to acting school after high school, but in all honesty, if you get involved in community theater, you'll probably get a lot more interesting work than if you try to do it as a professional,
Yeah.
unless you hit it really big.
Yeah.
But it's fun, okay? Okay, so what else besides, you said that you've gained a lot of friends.
Yeah.
What else has been a positive experience for you as far as being involved in theater?
I think that I've gained a lot of confidence from it too, because I used to have
Yes,
super bad stage fright and everything, and now I don't really feel like I feel a little nervous, but
Okay.
not as nearly as bad as I used to. So.
And you mentioned that your mom told you it would help you with public speaking.
Yeah.
That's good. Because public speaking is
1000%.
something that's going to help you in any career you're in.
Yeah.
Okay, but I'll tell you a story about, we were talking about singing. I was scared to death to sing in public, really, and I forced myself to do it. So it was hard. Okay, so what else? What's the rest of your day like today? You're gonna have to go back to school. Why don't you just cut
Yes.
the rest of the day and tell them Mike told me it was.
That's a great idea.
Would definitely like to do that.
All right, so again, give us the show information.
You can buy your tickets at gofan.co, April 17th, 18th, and 19th, and April 24th, 25th, 26th. Tickets are $15, and it'll be at Eastmont High School in the Eastmont Auditorium.
Okay, and people can even buy them at the door.
Yes, that's
But it's
it.
a good idea to buy them in advance.
Yes.
Okay, because sometimes your shows have been getting really popular.
Yeah.
Okay, and I've been selling out. So, I want to thank you.
Yeah, thank
know?
you.
Oh, it's my
Thank you so
pleasure.
much.
Okay. Okay, break your legs.
Thank
Hopefully
you.
not.
Okay, well, hey, thanks for tuning in. Now, look, next week, people from Wenatchee for Immigrant Justice. Rachel, the gal who runs it, I can't remember how to pronounce her last name, forgive me, I'm old. She's going to be my guest next week, and this is going to be an important show specifically about what's going on in our nation and our country and our community today. Hey, street talk and other stuff. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next week. Bye-bye.